It's a new day and abundance is here. My name is Bisola Miriam, and today I just thought to share with you very quickly my reflections from April 1 till from the last week in March till April 15 or 16 yesterday. A lot has happened, and like I just got carried away. I traveled out of Tuscaloosa, and then I came back. I had to start doing schoolwork, meeting some deadlines, and so there's been so much going on and trying to meet my book, editing my book. It's been a lot, and I just thought to come here and share with you my lessons from the past 3 weeks. I mean, I'm sorry I missed 2 weeks, but I said, you know what, let's do this today. So the very first thing that I learned is that it is important that we should always prepare oils for our lamp. Even if you are not sure that there is a good in a situation, when you have this positive mind, some good will come out of that situation, even when you don't see it. So for instance, I remember telling you guys that I wanted to like join an Hausa dance presentation, but for some reasons I couldn't do my special Hausa presentation. But guess what? God just divinely arranged for me an international stage of international students, not just African students, where I did my Hausa presentation. Now, I had always told God that even if I don't get to do this Hausa presentation because my presentation was taken out, was not accepted for the actual African board where I wanted to present it, I said to myself that on my birthday I was going to have that Hausa presentation. But God knew that God had a different plan, and so I had the Hausa presentation on a bigger stage with students from other parts of the world, not just African students. And so because I had mastered the presentation, I had prepared oil for my lamp, I basically went for that presentation and I killed it, and I had fun doing it also because I believed I was still going to do it, even though someone had said no to me before. So the second thing is do good to those who cause you pain. So there are a couple of people who have just put themselves in the middle of the chaos in my life. They have become flying monkeys, sharing false information about me to my ex-husband at home. And it's so painful because they don't know me, they don't know us from anywhere, but they just took my matter on their head and they become priests, apostles and priests of Jesus, or of the Lord of the latter saints. And so I've been feeling bad, like pain, like somehow I didn't want to even forgive them. And recently one of them, had the special event, and I was like, okay, I'm not even going to go because this person is not even my friend. He's always saying terrible things about me. But I just went. I said to myself, well, I'm not going because of this person. I'm going to celebrate God in the life of this person. Guess what? I was at that event. I met somebody who had been following my story, my book story, like my story on social media. And the person happens to be somebody who is like well positioned to give me the connection that I need to book the hall that I want to use for my book launch. The person said to me, I've been following your story, da 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 da. I like what you're doing. Thank you for speaking out. A lot of people are learning from you. We can't wait to support you. And I was like, wow. I remember that same day I had gone to meet a professor that I gave a printed draft of my book. And I also was able to meet this new person that day. And then I gave another copy of the printed draft of my book to this other person. Even though the printed second copy was something I wanted to take home, I wasn't planning to even give it to this person. I was not even hoping to meet this person in the first place. And so I just want you to know that, see, never repay evil for evil. Always be kind, always be good. See, some good will come to you. The universe never forgets. Always do good, because goodness and mercy shall follow them who do the right things always. The third lesson is never accept a no when you have a conviction from God. When you're doubting, when people doubt you, do you doubt you? Will you doubt you? Don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself and know for sure that even when people say no, as long as you have a conviction, hold on to that conviction, and God is going to make a way. See, when they say there is a way in the wilderness, it was because some people had faith, and so there was a way for them in the wilderness. There was a way. The Red Sea was parted because some people believed. Okay, so you need to have that crazy faith so that you can move forward in life. The next thing I want to share with you is sometimes you need to share some more, like share your story, be vulnerable, so that people who are not sure what to believe can get new perspectives about who you are or what you stand for. There are a couple of people who like me from afar, but who have just been careful. They just try not to be too close to me because they don't want Bisola to get angry, and because there's some people know that I'm going through a lot right now, and so they don't want me to like flare up around them, and so they just kind of maintain their distance, also because of what some people have told them. And I got a chance to have this 3 hour conversation with them, where I was just basically telling them what happened, how things have been before I came here, how my relationship with my ex-husband really was. And they were just telling me sorry. They were just apologizing because some people had told them things that they had believed, and they were unhappy that they had believed those people, and they were just simply apologizing. Even though, yes, me sharing my, like, the real story, or like going vulnerable, being vulnerable, helped them to see a different perspective. But another thing, another flip, like another way to think about it is, see, we should learn to believe survivors. We should learn to trust people, even when we don't have facts, even when they don't have facts. Because sometimes the only thing they have is the memory of that experience, of that pain. What if there is no documentation? What if they don't even have access to all of those, information? Never doubt somebody who says, I am suffering from emotional abuse and I want out. I don't want to do this job again. I don't want to be in this relationship again. I don't want to be in this setting again. I just want out. Never doubt people. Even if you don't know what they're going through, just trust them and simply say to them, I dare for you. Okay, you don't need to know what they are going through. Just say, I support you. I believe you. And the third thing is, take big risk when you believe in the change you want to see. Irrespective of your own personal struggles, if there is something that you know is not going well, and you have this leading to make a difference, don't sit down and do nothing. I am contesting for an election right now as ASA president, and I find that really challenging because of the things going on in my life, and because within this ASA there are people who have been, spreading rumor about me, about the fact that I'm having an affair with some guy, and it's been so painful because, and I said to myself, it is this same me that wants to now contest for an election. But who am I not to put myself out there? Who am I not to like do what I have conviction to do, which is to speak and to advocate and make a difference in the lives of people? Who am I not to? And so that's why I'm sharing all of these lessons in the past 3 weeks with you. I know I had to do a lot of catch up today, but I hope that you learned something today. And if there's something that you find really useful, just drop a comment and share this with somebody who might find this useful. And I hope you do. Abundance is here, there is no lack. Talk soon. God bless you. Take care.